Love last week's episode. That's the song you actually wrote, correct?
I wrote that song. I wrote that song about 3 years ago, so that was fun to have me sing it, and also have one of my all-time idols, John Schneider. Bo Duke. He got to sing it too. He sang it too, so it was really cool to see John singing my song.
You said that's. I follow you on Twitter as well. Like you said, that's on iTunes right now.
iTunes, man. We put it up on iTunes after the show aired, and it just went huge, man. It was like, I'm so lucky to have the fans that I do. They brought it to like number 13 on iTunes, just that song alone. So it was very cool to see that happen.
So I saw the first season was set in LA, and then you went to Boston the second season, and I was kind of under the impression that each season would be like a different city, but you guys stuck in Boston for season 3. So is that going to be kind of like your new home then? Or you guys been moving around?
Our home right now, but we've also been in Kiev this year. We've been in we're going to an island right now. So it's the great thing about. Yes, Boston. Boston is our home base as of right now, but we're known to blow shit up. So
very true, very true. So what kind of what other you got Will back? I see, which is awesome. That was one of my favorite episodes of season 2, the TVweb crew job. So what's it like just having him back in the fold?
Yeah, it's to have these guest stars come in. We've had bigger guest stars this year than we've ever had before in our life, and to have someone like Will come back in, who's got such a huge following. We're not a sci-fi show, or are we? That's the point. You never know that, because we're here at Comic-Con and we just packed a room full of people, of these gracious. We're so gracious to have these fans. These unbelievable fans that we've got. We don't exist without them. And so, are we a sci-fi show? I don't know. We're high tech, and so maybe that we are. And to have someone like Will come in, who brings over the whole Star Trek, convention, and me coming in with Angel and Aldous from Supernatural. I feel like we're a sci-fi show. I feel like.
So, is there anything else you can tell us about what's coming up for this season? Next few episodes. I know you guys are breaking it up for season 3 as well, a few, and then coming back for December. So, what are some of your favorite parts of the rest of the season?
What's going on? Well, as character-wise for me, it's Elliot's developed somewhat of a heart, when it was cold before, and I think that's really going to come back to bite him. As a matter of fact, I know it does. And so he's the greatest thing about this. I think you can see Elliot kind of start turning back into what he was before he met this crew, and that's very dangerous. Yeah.
So I saw you guys were kind of alluding to he fell in love before and only once. Do we get to meet that girl again? Is she coming back?
She's not going to come back. You guys met her in the two-horse job.
Yes.
That was her, and after that, it's Elliot doesn't. Elliot's, like John Rogers puts it, Elliot's weekends are full, but nobody else knows about it. So he's not a love guy. You know what I mean? There's no way that this guy can have a relationship, and so he's. So he travels. That would be that would actually be a really cool thing, to have a love interest, to have someone come in that actually, grabs Elliot, because that would be. But at this point right now, he's all work, because he's incapable, I think, of love and holding down a relationship.